Joo Yeomin, a diligent university student, juggles numerous part-time jobs day and night. His skill at running away from a loan shark who follow him everywhere gets better day by day. After successfully escaping a loan shark, Yeomin arrived at his workplace where his friend questioned him about being late since they are was busy at that time. Yeomin apologized, explaining that he in trouble on his way. His friend inquires about the issues, but Yeomin remains silent. However, his friend sensed that gangsters are chasing him for payment. Relieved that Yeomin escaped, they urge him to quickly prepare for work. Yeomin worked tirelessly, even nodding off while on his feet. His coworkers suggest he can leave if he's tired, but Yeomin insists on wrapping up since it's his last part-time job for the day. When asked about his numerous jobs, Yeomin casually replies that he does around 4, including tutoring and short-term gigs. His friend jokingly remarks that he will die young at this rate. Even on his way home, Yeomin contemplates his schedule, which include early morning part-time jobs, 2 afternoon classes, and evening tutoring season. Even he still wishes for an additional tutoring job. The next day, when Yeomin walked in the hallway, a junior approached Yeomin about paying the semester general meeting fee. Also, it's a mandatory for everyone to attend. Yeomin calmly declined citing his part-time job. Since he still got a class to attend, he takes his leave. But the junior still insists Yeomin to pay for it even if he don't attend. Suddenly, one of his classmates show up and the classmate reveal Yeomin's situation, detailing his debt and the gangster searching for him. Although Yeomin aware of the rumors, he just thinks that rumors spread really fast. And it's not like he can stop them anyway, so he decided to get a quick nap before the class, and that's why he remains unbothered and decided to nap before class. After school, Yeomin started a private tutoring season in an apartment. When a student asks about having a girlfriend, Yeomin deflects, focusing on the studies. The student persists, teasing Yeomin about his appearance and the payment like, "Doesn't my mom pay you a lot? Don't just wear the same clothes every day. Get dressed up and buy some new and nice clothes." Yeomin responding with a smile, agreeing to improve his appearance and resume the study season, leaving the student unimpressed, and he finds his reaction really boring. As the tutoring season concludes, Yeomin reflects on the difficulty of keeping the job and hopes the students stay focused. He said even though he don't have many clothes, it's not like he always wearing the same thing. He promised himself that he would never hurt anyone, that the last thing he would do. And as the elevator doors open, he spotted a tall figure that caught his attention. Yeomin stole a glance at him, thinking he is not on the short side, but he towers over him. As their eyes meet, deep inside, he wondered if the guy was an athlete or a model. Surely not a mobster, right? He hurriedly exits the elevator because he needed to do an assignment and then sleep. Yeomin both fell from his grip and the guy stepped on it. It was mean, but Yeomin thought it was his own fault for dropping it, so he shouldn't be upset with the guy. The next morning, as he was about to go to school, the landlord reprimanded him, asking why Yeomin always came home late at night, around 10 or 11. Would it be such a big deal to get in before 8 or even earlier? And the landlord was an early sleeper who went to bed at 9 p.m., and it bothered her to hear Yeomin going up the stairs. After hearing this, his friend felt angry, thinking it's not even a dorm, so how could she say that? Yeomin had been looking down all morning and she wondered if something had happened. However, Yeomin responded casually, saying it's nothing, and if it's bothering her, he would be more careful. She remembered how the landlord didn't even fix the boiler when it was broken and told him to just use an electric heating pad. But Yeomin didn't mind since the rent was so cheap, so it was understandable. Since he had class at 9, she went home first. While Yeomin waved goodbye to her, he saw someone familiar at the entrance. The girl looked at him, and the man ordered an Americano. But Yeomin looked nervous because he tried to recall if he was the guy he saw yesterday, and deep inside, he thought it was amazing to run into him here too. Or was he mistaking him for someone else? But Yeomin thought he was eye-catching and there was no way he could confuse him with someone else. And the guy sat and waited for his order while looking at Yeomin. Yeomin wondered why he was giving him such a furious look, but he remained positive, thinking maybe he was having a bad day. After that, he served the customer as usual. Suddenly, the owner of the shop asked Yeomin to go outside because someone had parked a car in front of his shop, and he needed Yeomin to ask them to move it. Yeomin didn't expect it to be parked directly in front of their door. He wondered if they would be in the car, so he knocked on the car window, apologized, and asked the owner to move the car since it was blocking their store. He suggested that if the person was one of their customers, Yeomin could provide information on where to park. And since Yeomin couldn't see anything due to the window tint, he kept guessing if someone was still inside the car. Yeomin was confused because there was no contact information written, so he tried to take a closer look to see if he could find anything. Finally, the car window was rolled down, and with a sharp gaze, the man asked him what, but Yeomin looked surprised, realizing it was the guy who had caught his attention.